Welcome back to... I hope I don't die. Welcome back to MiniCTM Sandstone. This episode is in play mode. And actually, I think for the most part, I'm wasting blocks here. I think I'm done with the mapping portion. I think I got it to a point. And I mentioned this, of course, last episode. Oh, I gotta drop down underneath this guy. I feel like it's at a good point. So the download is up now. So if you haven't checked it out, please do. Maybe you're the type of person that doesn't usually like to play these maps. And maybe you were just kind of watching the series because you were curious on how I do what I do. Oh boy, I need some blocks. And whatever the reason you were watching, I enjoy having you as a viewer. And thank you for watching my videos. But I'd really love for you to check the map out if you haven't. Love to get your feedback. Love to get your post on the forum. And the easiest way, if you're not aware, the easiest way to find my stuff is to go to my main webpage, bRanN.com. bRanN.com. And I know what some of you might say now. bRanN, really? You had to still, gosh, that scared me. You had to steal his name. And so I just want to mention, I just want to take the moment to mention that I can't do this. I'm going to do this. Hold on. There we go. That my legal name is bRanN. DONN. Has been all my life. So I think I have the right to use my name. I think so. Oh gosh, no, don't hurt me. Whew. And that's the whole story behind that. It's not a long story. And actually, at work, even at work, I've been called. Now this has been a while. This has been like maybe 3-4 years. But I have before been called Double N. I've also been called Random Brandom. It's due to my random nature, which you may have or may have not witnessed already at this point. And I've probably been called a few other things, but we only like to repeat the things that are nice. Honestly, I'm rarely called anything bad. Maybe occasionally I'm a little much to handle for my wife, but for the most part, I rarely entice a bad name, a negative name. But that's not why we're here. We're here for our iron. We're here for redstone. We're here for silverfish, apparently. And I wonder to myself, are these the named variety of silverfish? And I'm realizing in my map update, I don't think I replaced these guys with the named variety. Let's see. Okay, we got some regular stone here. Oh gosh, I'm so scared. I hate breaking stone. I hate silverfish. I don't know why. I don't know why I put silverfish everywhere when I don't like them to begin with. And that thing's just popping, popping, popping. And I'm curious if I can. Oh gosh, I hate them. Don't jump and get me. Don't jump. Oh gosh, I said don't do that. Why would you do exactly the thing that I said not to do? If I kill him, what's going to happen? Nothing. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh! Well, they're dying in one hit. This is just a sword stone. Are they weak? No. No, they're not. Apparently hitting them from above is beneficial. Okay, well, I need to secure this area. I don't really have a choice. Ow. Oh, gosh. I'm not doing a great job, though. That's why I actually put these guys here. It's because there's a pit. There's a pit nearby. Okay. Oh, gosh. They still got me. How did they do that? This is not going to be good. I might not survive. I have a block. Oh, I have a block. No, I don't. Dang it. Okay. Back here. The question is, does light make them not spawn? I should know this. I made this dumb map. I made this wonderful map. I made this beautiful, wonderful, fabulous map. I'm going to go out that way. I'm not going to have any equipment with me because I want to reacquire my stuff that's down there. Ooh. I could have grabbed a few blocks. Ignore these zombies. See how quick that is just from it being nighttime because of those spawners? Just zombies everywhere. Kind of like it. It's pretty cool. Let's see, I took out this tower. I can't recall if I took out the tower over there. So let's go around this direction. Hello, hello. Just testing to make sure my mic was still on. That's happened before. I don't check. I don't make sure I got that little cute little lever flipped. Okay, yeah, I did take that one out. Good. I'm going to show you something. I don't think I'm going to bother to go down there. Bump. Something down there. It's not fabulous. But if you're going to be a completist, you'll want to go down there. That's your hint. Wink. Oh, I just want the things. I want the things that are down here. And then I'm thinking about another treasure. Another treasure that I could have gotten that would make this part a little easier. It could make it harder too. But it should, in theory, make it a little easier. And yep, there you go. You pop back into place. And I'm going to get this stuff. I'm going to try to find my pick. Oh, I'm just going to pop it before he can path to me. Okay, good. Oh, got another one. Nope, nope, no thank you. Oh, gosh. This is not good. Oh, this might be fine. As long as they can't climb to me, then it's fine. I'm just gonna climb up here. Hope that none of these up higher are silverfish. Okay, I'm gonna organize my stuff here for a second. Okay, my goal here, make it over to this stupid spawner and take it out. And I'm hoping I can kind of get a little close and reach it without them being able to reach me. Yes, perfect. Okay, that means... That's breaking a little too fast. That means all I have left are these guys, and I have 2 arrows. Got it. Perfect. Should be safe to collect iron now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll get me some iron. And I'll get me some... I should have brought some wood. Well, I'll gather iron until my pick gives out. I can't get the redstone yet. Not until I make an iron pick. Why did I not bring some wood? Okay, I'm just going to go get some proper supplies so we can do this right. I'll be right back. I went ahead and gathered the iron because I figured I'm already here. I might as well grab it so I can make some good armor. And I'm realizing this whole time I don't have a stove anywhere. Did I not make a furnace at all? I guess I had a furnace. I gave myself a furnace at the very beginning. So I suppose there's that. So maybe I didn't need to build one at first. Looks like this is the first one I've made in-game. That's hilarious. If I put a block here, can I walk down? I think I can. Yep. This is efficient living. That's what this is. Let's cook this up. I'm not even paying attention if I'm doing it efficiently. It's like, who cares? Get me some stuff. And I What I really need is that redstone. Oh my gosh, that's what I want. Oh, and an iron sword. Wow, something decent. You know, it really wouldn't be this bad. At this point, typically, I would have a lot better stuff because I'd have access to enchanting and all sorts of things. And I think I already have sticks, so I probably don't even need to be doing this. But oh my gosh, finally, it's been so long. And you could go for the iron first. There's no rules that say you can't. I want to play it in the way that the player might most likely go through it, just to kind of balance it for that. And then for the people that still are stuck, I can kind of take comfort in the fact that they could go ahead and take a different direction that might get them some supplies a little sooner. Okay, but I think we got the equipment we need. Just going to get some armor, and then is the task of we would like some redstone. We would like some gold. And then we're going to be fully prepared for Dungeon 3. And that's what's coming up. Maybe not this episode, because we want to finish up a few other small things. Gather some wood and kind of grindy things. So I'm going to take a small break here. I'll see you on the other side. All right, for our first miscellaneous task, we're just going to pop in here to Dungeon 2 and get ourselves some gold. This should be a fairly uneventful trip. I'm certain, pretty certain, mostly certain, that I've made it a very safe place to travel. I hope that remains true. Oh, iron, how I've missed you. Now, if only on my Pantheon playthrough I could get to iron. Maybe you're watching this after it's been out for a while. Maybe I've already gotten to iron. Maybe I've already beaten the map. Oh, that's a happy thought. Why don't you check out my video archive and find out where I am? Help cheer me along. This map is nothing compared to that map. And I'm not talking in terms of fun or any other aspect except for difficulty. Oh my gosh, that map is so hard. But I figure I'd take this opportunity to talk to you about what I have in store for my next map. Now, there's a lot not planned out. I got quite a few ideas, actually, and I'm not sure which of those ideas I want to tackle first for my map, my next map. I definitely want my next series of maps to be RPG themed in one way or another, one aspect or another. Gold. And how I'm going to achieve that is up in the air because over the course of time, of which I have not mapped, I've thought of many different, let's call them game systems that I could use to achieve such a result. Some more simplified, some more complicated. And I kind of like them all, and I like them all for different reasons. And I've halfway developed most of them, but never actually completed any of my systems and never really released. I think I got a mapping with bRanN series also on my channel, and I probably don't need any more gold, honestly. And I started showing off one of my systems that I call Mirage, or Mirage Classic. I wanted to originally call the whole thing Mirage, and all the letters stand for something. Can't tell you. It's basically a Minecraft RPG game engine, but I had to get fancy with some of the letters so it would actually spell a word, and I thought it'd be cool if it spelled Mirage, so that's what it is. Just take my word for it. And then I realized, oh, well, I could do it like this or I could do it like that. You know, you get to that decision you get to that point on an idea where you have to make a decision. It's like, well, it could go this way or this way. And you're like, well, what if it goes both ways? But that can become a hassle, because to make a system that can do either, then you have to set up all sorts of things. But then you can go, well, actually, I can break it off. I can make a variation of it. I can make this version of it and that version of it. And honestly, what I would call the full version of the system, was kind of overwhelming. And I didn't have it all planned out. I usually like to have everything planned out before I move on something so that I know I'm going to have a clear path from start to finish. Because what can happen, especially on a big project, is you put a lot of effort, a lot of work into something, and then you get to a certain point and you realize that it's a dead end. And what's the conclusion you draw from that? Well, all that time that you just spent doing all those things that kind of brought it in this direction were for nothing. It kind of wasted your time because you could have been working on something else. And what's worse is, since you wasted your time, you want to salvage as much of that as possible. So you go back and you say, well, how can I tweak it so it will work? And unfortunately, for me, many times, what I've realized is then you're just wasting time in order to try to make up some of that time that you lost. And it turns out that many times you should have just decided, well, this idea is just not good in this direction. You need to start fresh. And sometimes trying to bend something in a certain direction that obviously isn't working in the first place, it just makes it worse. And by the time you're done with it, it's like, I don't want to work on this thing at all. And so, pro tip, have an outline. And so that's what I try to do. And that's why I think I kind of stalled out on Mirage, because I did have an outline, but I didn't have one from start to finish. And it can be a little I just want to work on it because it's exciting, especially when it's a brand new idea. But it's worth the time. It's worth the time it takes to get it all figured out. So this idea, RPG themed, definitely wanted RPG themed. How much time we got? A little bit. Let's go to the top. I want you guys to see what's up there. And some of you are probably wondering, at least one of you, at least one of my viewers out there is wondering, what's at the top of that thing, bRanN? Why didn't you go up there? Come on, go up there. You probably don't sound like that, but it's more entertaining if you sound like that. So that's how you sound for this for this example. But definitely RPG themed. And one thing that I was just thinking about earlier, kind of in the back of my mind, as I'm going through around on this map, off camera, trying to collect resources, not having enough, is, do I want to be resource restrictive? Which a lot of these maps are. Or do I want to not go that route? And even resource restrictive, that could mean a couple different things. And I know this isn't a mapping video, this is a playthrough video, but right now we're doing something kind of mundane. We're just going a few places, gathering a few things. I need some redstone. I need the thing up there. I need to not die from this. Resource restrictive could be, let's try to come at this at a straight. So he's not going to see me. Or if he can, he won't hit me. Hit. I've temporarily lost my train of thought here. I got to take this out. All right, I need some blocks. Oh, this iron. This iron's so magical. Oh, that's not working. How do I do this? How do I play this game? Oh, we'll take him out from the bottom. Totally cannot think about what I was saying right now. Totally need to kill this guy. Go away. As I see it, there's really two ways to be resource restrictive. Whoa, 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 whoa. One can be Metroidvania, where you don't actually have the thing you need to progress at all until you do. And once you do, you just have it. It's there. You have it forever. You have it in mass. You have plenty of it. You're not going to run out. It's not going anywhere. And even Metroidvania, it can be a mix. Some things are, once you acquire it, you have it. And some things are, once you don't, you don't. You can do that many different ways. The other resource restrictive is you just never, ever, ever have it, and you're always struggling to get it. And, you know, that's like don't starve, right? And did I not have a sign here anywhere? No, I didn't. It's just a little prize box. Oh. There we go. And we get a bucket of water, which actually we could have got on our own, I believe. But then it also leaves these cool paths. Whee! Come down easy, which is kind of nice. Oh, I should have... Ow. I should have grabbed another bucket of this, because I'm going to use it to get down. Oh, actually, I don't need to. I can just use this little path. Nice. Get ourselves some redstone for some actual strength potions. Fill up our saturation bar. I don't think I've ever had a completely resource restrictive map. Definitely Happy Love comes close. You kind of just have nothing. But there is that aspect of once you get it, you have enough of it. Now, you don't have unlimited of many things, but typically you have enough of it. 12. If I'm down here, I might as well get a little more. I might as well make it so I don't have to come down here again. And a cool little, another little mapping bit here. These resources were placed using a randomized brush. So actually, even if you don't see something, if you just dig in a little bit, chances are that you still might be able to find something. Oh, look at that. It goes slower because it's a silverfish. That's a lot easier to tell with an iron pick, and I don't think I need any more iron. But it's kind of hard to not grab it when it's sitting right here staring at me. Okay. Yeah, and so I'm trying to decide, do I want to be resource restrictive on my next series of maps? And the other decision I'm working on here in my head is, do I want to be adventure mode? That's what I'm trying to think about. Because you could do some interesting things with adventure mode, but really, at the same time, it's a whole different kind of game. And the thing, I gotta remember, the thing I love about the CTM genre is that it's survival Minecraft. And that's not to say you can't have a Complete the Monument that's in adventure mode. There's plenty out there. And some of them, I think, are pretty good. So these are the decisions we're working on. And as always, I'd love to hear your feedback. Even if this video is like a year old and you're just now watching it for whatever reason. Maybe I finally hit it big as a YouTuber and you're going through my archives because I haven't been releasing stuff soon enough. Oh, this is a horrible place to be. I'd cut away here and show you me in the base, but look at this desert I have to go through. Oh, gosh. Oh, geez. Let's go around this side where I got the ladders. I'm hoping that'll help me get up quickly. Quicklier enough. Quicklier. Oh, gosh. That's not what I wanted. This is what I want. And I think, yeah, there's a skeleton up there. He's going to try to knock me off the ladder. And I'm not going to like that. Or he'll try to knock me up into the lava. Goodbye, sucker. I should be mostly mob safe here because of the lava. Let me into my own house. Okay. Let's focus here. I'm going to do a couple things. And then we're going to call it good. I'm going to put this, we'll keep that in the brewing supplies. These are going to be strength of 8 minutes. Oh, it's going to be so nice. And then I got my iron. And so let's end this episode by adding 2 more blocks to the monument. Doot. And sleep. Make it dark. Make it light. Take away the dark. Cut in right here, not quite at the monument, just so I can talk at you for a few more ideas. Run them past you. the resource restriction thing. The coolest thing that we could do with the resource restriction, and I'm talking about hardcore resource restriction, we most definitely need to couple it with something like keep inventory. So you really don't get things until you get them. And but once you have them, you keep them. There's no fear of losing them. There's no fear of getting stuck to a point where you no longer can progress because you messed up. You lost an item. I don't like that. But with adventure mode, we can define attributes on items that say they can only break this or they can only break that. So essentially, without mods, we could make... Hold on here. Yay! Woo! Probably won't build that because I didn't collect all the pieces. Boo! Purple wool, Dungeon 3. Creeper spires. But yeah, we could make picks that can only break a certain thing. And once you get that certain thing, it grants you access to another area. And once you have access to that area, then inside there is maybe the treasure and item that lets you progress to a different area. So, I mean, it really would be quite nearly full-blown Metroidvania. Now, I'd still have it... I was looking at the hole and saying, didn't I fix that? It's like, yes, but I fixed it on the original, not this one. No arrows. I'd still try to keep it as much as I could to still feel like survival. I'd still want to have basic blocks that you can break. Like maybe you'd start out with a... I don't know. I would try as best as I could to have these features that I'm describing without taking away from the feeling. Because if you go full-on adventure mode, where you can only break what I say, then this all starts to feel very different. No longer is it a map where you're interacting with it, you're modifying it, you're shaping it, you're sculpting it, you're tearing it apart. It then becomes more of a static thing that you're just interacting with. It makes it more stationary, I guess. If you've played both types, so there's many people who have only ever played survival. But if you have played both types, I think you know what I mean about the feeling. And so that's what I would want to avoid. These are decisions I gotta make, people, before I start making something, before I start really working on it. I mean, I have plans laid out, I have outlines, it's all paper though, it's not built anywhere. That's what I'm thinking about. Now that I finally feel like I'm done, at least for now, updating this map, until you guys post some bug reports. And then I gotta fix those, and that's fine, because I don't want there to be bugs, I don't want there to be things wrong, but yeah, that's where we are, people. So help me help you help us all. And with that, it is time to go. This has been bRanN. I will see you next video. Have a great day.